Warning. Full Noise Punk and Hardcore show contains coarse language and adult themes that are not suitable for children. Or your nana!
Don't give me CPR or put me in line long. Don't Full Noise Punk and Hardcore show on 107.75 DFM. You got Fraz here and Baz alongside me. How are we today, mate?
Bloody good, mate. Always good to be here.
Mate, Monday nights and shit is blaring in my ear holes. It's a good time.
It is.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Monday's pretty shit, really, until about 7 o'clock p.m.
Just ask Garfield. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
Bastard won't shut up.
He will.
What do we got on today, man? What's happening? What's on for tonight?
We got my phone dinging in the background because I haven't turned the shit down yet.
Well, you could have gotten away with that. Didn't even hear it.
Okay, that's all right. You heard nothing. On the show tonight, well...
Definitely didn't hear about 3/4 of Do Not Resuscitate.
No, a little bit of a false start there tonight, but we wouldn't do shit like that around here, would we? No.
We'll edit that out on the YouTube.
We will. That'll be perfect on the YouTube.
No one will even know about it.
Listen live.
Except the fact that we're talking about it now.
Missed an opportunity to sweep it under the carpet there. Tonight on the show, we've got a bit of a feature on the bags. Now, I do realise back in the day when we first started this show, I reckon I did Wax of the Week on the bags. They got the one of the records we'll be playing a bit of tonight was actually featured on the Wax of the Week, but we're going to delve in a bit deeper to the bags, the bag of the bags tonight. Talk a bit about their history and all. They had quite a short history, so it won't be a long chat. But but they were phenomenal and
absolutely
very influential in their time. They were one of the first out of the LA punk scene. So, what have we got for a wax this week, Froze?
We have got a 7-inch from Negative Approach. It is the Tied Down demo. This is an absolute freshie. It's one of the Tang. You've noticed that if anyone that's paying attention, I've picked up a lot of Tang re-releases recently.
Yeah,
and
I've got a couple of Tang ones at home myself too. It's popping up quite often.
They're quite good at what they do. And Negative Approach. They're Tied Me Down demo. It was fresh out of the packet, man. Was literally got ripped open the other day, and I didn't even get time to play it. It's been
so
one of those
about
ones.
To get its maiden spin tonight.
It was only $7 it was a second-hand one too. So
very nice.
Good.
Not too often you find unopened second-hand ones.
I was pretty chuffed with that.
Pretty good score.
Not even second-hand, is it really?
No.
But I'm
technically
stoked.
It's not. We got a little bit of new stuff to talk about tonight. Not a hell of a lot, as we've been saying the last couple of weeks. There's not a hell of a lot on the radar, but I've picked a couple out. We had a very, very, very good EP thrown at us just the other day that's jumped into my top 10 instantly. It was we'll talk about it a bit later, but a bit of a surprise one there.
Yeah.
This point of the year, you don't expect to be hearing something that's going to be one of your favourites for the year, but it is absolutely killer.
I should say, while we're talking about music and that, which what the whole show's about if you haven't picked that up yet, we had a Bored Tortoise, Do Not Resuscitate. Then we had a bit of Big Black, Fists of Love. Shut up, Fraser. Displeasure, Turf War 2025 was what you heard there before that one for anyone trying to keep track or find them. And
because we're pretty good at forgetting to announce our first couple of songs there, aren't we? We do that a little bit.
And we do, we try and make an effort because to back announce every song and try and...
That's what it's all about. We want you guys to know what you're hearing out there, just in case you really like it and you want to look it up.
Exactly. But if you're at the start, if we play at the start of the show, Tough Tits, there's a fair chance you won't get read out.
Sucks to be one of those first three.
Yeah. It's a crapshoot, guys.
No, but we will fix that problem. We're onto it this week. We've done it. We've managed it.
Don't bullshit me, Baz.
And
we won't fix it. We'll try, but we won't.
What else we got on the show tonight? I've got a couple of pretty cool Bandcamp finds to talk about as well. That's about it for me.
Sweet as. Well, I reckon we get back into the tunes, man. How about a little bit of Ghoulies?
That sounds pretty good. One that's almost forgotten about. It come out on New Year's Day. If it wasn't so good, we would have forgotten about it by now. But it was a bloody ripper.
Digging Your Grave.
as I can't remember shit except for Alvarez, Alvarez, Alvarez. Carl Alvarez, Alvarez, Alvarez. Alvarez, Alvarez, Alvarez. Carl Alvarez, Alvarez, Alvarez. And in the dead of night, in the silence of my room, with the history of the world going round and round in circles, nothing of my best friends or my enemies at all. Nothing but a sense of being hungry and a memory of Carl Alvarez, Alvarez, Alvarez. Alvarez, Alvarez, Alvarez. Carl Alvarez, 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 Alvarez.
Hi, I'm Bogan.
And I'm Rose. This is your multi-award winning community radio station, 5The FM.
You listen to Full Noise Punk and Hardcore Show here on 107.75 the FM. That one right there was Sooks from Perth with Blowhard. That was off their fairly recent tape called Taste the Leather, also available digitally on Bandcamp. We had Muro before that one with Doblegados. I hope I said that right.
Yeah, you did, man. Don't worry about it.
Invertebrates with Human Crypt. We had a bit of Frenzel with Alvarez. Scud with I Love Dirt off their awesome EP called Dirt. One of the best EPs of the year. And no doubt will feature in probably both of our top 10 EP lists, I believe. Very firmly
in mine. Absolutely, without a doubt.
Speaking of good releases this year, the one that we talked about at the start there, Ghoulies, come out on New Year's Day. That was Ghoulies with Digging Your Grave, and that was off their Shafted by the Algorithm.
Yeah.
Awesome record from, New Year's Day.
It is, you mentioned it there, it's at time in a couple of weeks for us to kind of reflect back on the year. And
shit's going down. We've got, after this show, this is your last regular show of regular programming show of the year, folks. We've got three
going mental.
3 in a row for the rest of the year. The next 3 shows are pretty much going to be special. So we've got our
every show special with us.
It is special.
These are extra special.
We're very special. We're very special. Well, my mum says I'm special anyway. Next week, obviously, being our 69th show, we can't not have a special for that, can we? So we have a songs about fucking special.
Yeah.
Very romantic special, like we said last week. Get the kids babysat or whatever you have to do. Get the candles out and all the rose petals on the bed, and let us provide you with the soundtrack to your evening's enjoyment.
I think the best way to describe this special is it's not really music.
Fucking filthy.
Yeah. Filthy. And it's not music to get you in the mood, but look, you'll go like a shower of shit when you know what it's going. Put you in a mood.
In some sort of mood.
And then, then it's our best after that, and then we'll have a bit of a Christmas one as well.
Yeah, so obviously the week after that we got, it's going to be Christmas week, so we'll have to smash you with a few punk rock Christmas songs. And then the last week of the year will be obviously our 2025 wrap-up. So, it's all happening.
Plenty is happening. What's happening now though? That's weeks away. Don't worry about that shit. What's going on now, man?
You want to hear some news? Is that what you're alluding to?
Yeah. What a brilliant segue, mate, that you absolutely fucking rammed into a wall. Cheers, man.
The shit out of that, mate. Very well done. Look, like we've been saying, there isn't a whole lot of news going on, but a little old band from Tasmania called Smug Anime Face said, you know what? We got some fucking news for you guys.
Yeah.
Have this EP called, I don't know what it's even called, URUSAI, Urusai or something. It's all capital letters. Let's spell that again, URUSAI, for those playing along at home that want to look it up. They've thrown this EP in the mix here in mid-December here, or early December, sorry, and said, have this, guys. It is absolutely fucking awesome. Everything that Smug Anime Face has done has been awesome. They did their, Patchy last year.
Oh, that was great too.
Kind of something in between an EP and an album, that one. It wasn't long enough to be an album, probably a little bit too long for an EP, but whatever you want to call it, it was good. Awesome.
Yeah.
And this new shit is unbelievable. It's only 4 songs. It's very short. 4 songs. I think they're all around the maybe 2-minute-ish mark or under. And so it's over pretty quick, but it's a hell of an EP. And we cannot wait to spin a song or two of that tonight. We've definitely got one up our sleeve for you. And other news, a little old band, a 2-piece from Scotland called Bradicus. Very cool little band. They have a new record coming out called Hagridden. I'll spell that out for you in case I can't speak, whatever language. It's Scottish, so it should be English, whatever. Hagridden, Hagridden. Anyway, that's out on the 13th of January, so that'll be on us before you know it. 13th of Jan next year, so that's another new one. Another new one that is out now, speaking a little bit more locally here, there was a compilation put out just the other day called The Dirty South. This was put out by Simon Durant from, he was in Super Heist, bass player in Super Heist, and he was in Extremis as well. He's put together this comp of South Australian bands, which is really killer. There's one from the Mount called Wounded Pig on there. There's a heap from Adelaide that I know of, some old school ones, some new ones, and it looks really good. I haven't actually had to listen to it yet, but judging by the bands on there, it's really cool. That's out now. Name Your Price on Bandcamp if you want to get your hands on that one. It's called The Dirty South. Search it up in s.i.d. It was a little bit tricky to find. SID, capital letters, s.i.d. if you want to find that one, The Dirty South compilation. And last but not least, Bikini Kill. Now, I thought this was new Bikini Kill when I seen this come out. What's going on here? But they've just re-released a couple of their old EPs. One of them, the Anti-Pleasure Dissertation, whatever the hell that means.
There's a bloody 70-point word for you in Scrabble.
I'm testing myself out here. So that's a 7-inch EP, that one, and the other one was I Like Fucking, much easier to say, and that's just a 7-inch single, that one. They're also out on Bandcamp as well.
There's a good chance you might hear one of them next week in our Dirty Filthy show, but
there very much is, yeah.
I think you
could probably guess which one. Yeah, I thought the same thing when I read that. We might give that a spin next week.
Absolutely, we will.
And to finish up our news, this is nothing new, but this is just some impressive stuff I found on Bandcamp recently. So, yeah, like I said, nothing new, but this is a band I'd never heard of before. Teenage Jesus and the Jerks from 1977.
I did see this out.
This is fucking filthy. You've got to take into context when this was out.
Yeah.
This was the very, very beginning
brutal,
of.
Isn't it?
This is when punk sort of just, really took
infancy,
off.
man. It was a wee baby.
This is a live record of theirs. It's 77 to 79, so it's a bunch of live shows of theirs, and it is freaking awesome. It's just absolutely filthy. It's so off kilter, and you would not believe it come out in 77 is what I'm trying to get across.
I listened to that.
Ridiculous.
I didn't check the date on it, and I am floored that came out in 77.
It's off tits. It really is absolutely awesome, worth a listen. Teenage Jesus and the Jerks. You can see, I think a couple of bands, recent day bands, might have kind of stole that name a little bit there. The old Teen Jesus,
Yeah.
I wonder where they got that from.
There's a few Teen Jesus.
There is a few, but yeah, I mean, they are just killer. Female fronted and just off kilter. It's unbelievable. Give that one a spin. Another really good one that's I slept on a bit, and thanks to Greg at Filler, he got me onto this band Boot Camp, and I've got onto their EP from last year, Controlled Burn. It is absolutely awesome. I shared that one in our socials last week. It was absolutely killer. And just a little band discovery that, shout out Tommy J. Me and Tommy J come across this one the other day in the spray wagon at work. A band from South Africa that I'd never heard of until recently, 21 Children. They are awesome. Definitely worth a listen. You get some real heavy Black Flag, early Black Flag kind of vibes and that in the guitar work and stuff. They're obviously very heavily influenced by early punk and that, and they are killer. Definitely worth listen. 21 Children from South Africa, from Soweto in South Africa.
There you go.
There you go. That's the news.
Yeah. As far as gigs go, there is one coming up that might pique your interest if you're into your 90s Aussie punk, your Frenzal Rom sort of stuff there. Regurgitator are coming to the Globe.
The Gurge. And impressive that they are still kicking around. It's awesome.
I'm surprised
they've got quite
still
the following,
alive.
though. They've got a bit of a following. But
so now I'm going to try and read this properly because it's all in stupid writing that completely. Right. So, Regurgitator presents Jukeboxing with a fistful of fizzes and special guest Dem Mob. That's on Friday, the 6th of February, down there at the Globe. It says outdoors on there, so I'm wondering if they're going to be at the car park there.
Yeah, they've done a few at the car park there.
Yeah, don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Also
sounds more like it. Out a bit more space out there. The Globe's a great spot, but the band room there is quite a tight, little sort of venue. It'd be nice to be outside.
Yeah, and Tonics is the special guest. So I haven't heard of Tonics. I'm going to have to go give them a bit of a look up. But
yeah,
look, you'll have to cut my arm off to stop me from going to that, and that might not even do it because I would be keen as.
Never seen the Gurge before.
No, neither have I. But one of those ones where it's definitely up there for me to go see. You know,
Yeah.
Just because they're in the Mount and something's happening in Mount Gambier, so sign me up.
Support it. Get your ass out there. It'll
Pretty
stop
much.
happening pretty soon.
Yeah, exactly. And I reckon to celebrate them coming down this way, we're going to play a bit of Gurge now. And
My favourite Gurge tune. It's one of their very
that's
first
big,
tracks
this one.
I think it's probably the first one they ever got played on Triple J, and that where I very
Wow.
first heard it and went, oh, I like these guys. And yeah, a bit of Blubber Boy.
let's hear it, man.
I'm your brother boy, you should love me. I look like your love drowned in the sea. I'm fishing in the sun, I'm melting. Love me, I'm your gun, I come back again. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. The sun beat me down too viciously. I fell into the ground, what I used to be. I'm melting away, I'm nothing again. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. I'm melting away, so bury me. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. I'm melting away, so bury me. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. Melted away, so bury me. Tattoo me in my grave and mourn me. It can be the same, it's begin again. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. I look like your love drowned in the sea. I'm fishing in the sun, I'm melted. Love me, I'm your gun, I come back again. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. I'm melted away, so bury me. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. I'm melted away, so bury me. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. I'm melted away, so bury me. I'm your brother boy, you should love me. I'm melted away, so bury me. I'm your brother boy, were massacred here on this day. Women and children cut down where they lay. How deep are your pockets? How deep's your coal mine? 'Cause nothing is as deep as the deepest of time. Menzies ghost on the dock of the bay, and we're just sitting in our armchairs sipping Chardonnay. Barriers and bands and frontier walls made an effort to silence the voices of old. Well, what you think about that, Jack? 60,000 years, gotta give it back. 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 60,000 years, gotta give it back.
G'day, this is Jed and you're listening to 5VFM.
Full Noise, punk and hardcore show on 107.75 the FM. And that one there, well, actually, I'll go on the other way, fuck it. Regurgitator, Blubber Boy. We had that one to celebrate Regurgitator coming down, the news releasing that Regurgitator's coming down on the 6th of Feb. Then we had Bad Dreams with Jack, Soul Glow, But Fucking Why, Dilate, Ancient Masters was after that. And then we went to Bog Bogan, nice, short, fast and loud, Inhale Bullshit. And then we finished with the Converge Jail. Churches and Jails. Should be Jails and Churches because that sounds better off the tongue. But look, I didn't write the bloody song.
Come on, Jacob Bannon, would you get it right?
It's my fault. And there is new Converge coming out in February too.
Very tasty sounding.
A single off of that, and I'll be honest with you, I'm going to leave nothing up to the imagination. I'm rocking half a chub ever since, and I keep playing
it's sounding pretty good, isn't it?
It's a bit like Grinch's Heart. Every time I hear that, it just grows 3 sizes, and I'm just so excited. So keen for that. But look, that's next year. We don't worry about next year.
Yeah, it's not till Feb, that one. We've got a little bit of a wait on that one.
And weeks. Oh, there's a single to keep me satiated.
Yeah, they'll give us another one, I reckon.
You reckon?
Yeah, they'll give us one or two
it's too
more.
Close.
Yeah.
Seems
to be the thing, though, doesn't it? 3 or 4 singles for every album. But I don't know, Converge, maybe they won't do that. I don't know.
But normally it's like, you drop one 6 months out.
Yeah,
then
bit of a build-up.
Yeah, a bit of a build-up.
Yeah, you're right. It's pretty close to...
It's only a month and a half. Like, I could see maybe one mid-January.
Yeah, maybe one more, yeah.
And then it's like, mid-Feb it's coming.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine too many more than that. But look, again, I'm not in the room. They don't listen to me, otherwise they would have called it Jails and Churches.
Exactly.
Tell me about the Bags. I want to hear about the Bags.
The Bags, our feature for tonight, the Bags, the mighty Bags. Look, they were formed in 1977. They were one of the first generation punk bands to come out of California, LA punk scene there, along with the Germs, Black Flag, which became Black Flag and Circle Jerks, obviously, and X, not the Australian X, obviously, the one from LA with the dual vocalist, which is very cool too. Right, and look, they played their first... Fucking phone, sorry. They played their first concert at the Mask, I think that's how you say it properly, MASQUE, on September the 10th, 1977. Their concerts were often accompanied by disorderly scenes, including altercations with celebrities, such as between Tom Waits and their drummer Nicky Beat had a punch on at one of their gigs, which is pretty cool.
Tom Waits doing
Tom Waits and Nicky Beat punching on at the Troubadour at one of their gigs. That's
I quite like Tom Waits too.
He's good, eh? Anyway, obviously Nicky didn't like him, and
Well,
he didn't like Nicky or something. I don't know the details. All I said is those two had a bit of a punch on it.
It was fucking. How many weeks ago did I do the Shags? And Tom Waits came up in that again.
He did, didn't he?
Why is Tom Waits keep happening
in everything?
Do we need to do a Tom Waits special? He keeps happening. What is Tom Waits? Why is Tom Waits all around influential punk?
I don't know, because he's got nothing to do with punk, has he? He's a piano player and a singer with a crazy, weird voice. But it's good, though. But anyway.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to... Maybe I'm going to pay Tom Waits more.
He might have just been... He might have liked punk. Maybe he's just in the scene,
But it never seems like he's doing anything good. Like, he's either shitting on the... to be fair, shitting on the Shags is pretty easy.
Yeah.
But,
it's pretty hard not to shit on him.
Exactly.
It's kind of hard to compliment him, really.
It hasn't been so far. It's like, Tom Waits was at this show and he high-fived someone. It's always like Tom Waits punched a bloke in the head because he hated them. Anyway, that's apparently our dedicated time for fucking Tom Waits in this show.
So, Nicky beat...
He beat the shit out of Tom Waits.
Aptly named Nicky Beat. Punched on with Tom Waits of the Troubadour. Anyway, in 1978, they released their only record, which was a single called Survive. On the B-side of that one was Babylonian Gorgon, which is a great song. We'll be hearing that one tonight. It was released on by independent record label Danger House Records. We Don't Need the English was included on the Yes LA Punk compilation album released by the same label. After this, Pat Bagg left the band and Ritter switched to bass. In 1980, the group was filmed by Penelope Spheris for the documentary The Decline of Western Civilization, which I highly recommend you go and watch, folks, if you haven't seen it.
Do yourself a favour.
Like I mentioned before, they it also featured the Germs, Black Flag, Catholic Discipline was one I forgot about, and X and other LA punk bands. At the release of the film in 81, the producers billed the group as Alice Bag Band to avoid any conflict with Morrison after they broke up. But yeah, anyway, the band had already broken up at that point in 1981. So yeah, like I said, a very short history for these guys. And
what's that, 5 years, was it?
So 77 and 281, yeah.
So 4 years. Yeah, I thought you said 76. My bad. I can count.
So yeah, 77 to 81, that was the end of them, but they were highly influential, like we said. And hang on, I've got more to read here too. Don't bear with me here. So yeah, they were formed by Alicia Armendariz, that's her real name, Alice Bag, and Patricia Morrison, who was Pat Bag. They met while they were in line-up to see Elton John guest on Cher, which is interesting. The two became friends and eventually decided to form a band called Femme Fatale. Kim Fowley heard about their band and asked the members to audition for Venus and the Razorblades, Fowley's next attempt at creating a band after the Runaways had left him. Anyway, Femme Fatale eventually morphed into a new band, which became the Bags. So that's where they started out. They took the band's name and their stage names, Alice Bag, Pat Bag, etc., from a gimmick that the band used in early performances where they performed with grocery bags over their heads, which they had eye holes cut out and it looks fucking hilarious.
It's great.
Unfortunately, this didn't last too long because
what happened there?
Old mate fucking Darby Crash come along in mid-set and ripped all their bags off their head and completely ruined any anonymity. Thanks, Darby.
And they kicked the shit out of him, apparently, too. They were not chuffed.
No, and so...
But I can't imagine Darby Crash really gave a flying fuck off.
No, he probably didn't know where he was.
No, he was
probably looking for his fucking groceries. There's my groceries under your bag here. Anyway.
Probably one of the voices in his head would have said that his needle was under one of their bags and he went looking like he was not a well man.
Anyway, Alice Bag was the vocalist. Pat Bag was a bass player. The rest of the band comprised of guitar players Craig Lee and Rob Ritter and Terry Graham on drums. There you have it, as brief history of the Bags. Very highly influential band out of the LA punk scene.
Lovely.
And we all love those bands that come out of the early LA punk scene. They're just the best. And this was one of them. And we're going to hear 6 tracks off of their compilation record, which I've got in my hot little hands. It's called All Bagged Up, and it pretty much has everything they ever put out because, like I mentioned before, they only put out a single. That was the only vinyl. The only record they ever put out was a Survive single. And so we're going to start off with a bit of Survive, the actual single, and then the B-side of the single, Babylonian Gorgon, and then we'll hear a few more, which we'll tell you about later. Here we go. Drop that needle phrase. There you go, folks. This is Full Noise on 107.75 the FM. That one there, I was going to say Wax of the Week because we just pulled the vinyl off the record player, but that was our feature.
You settle, mate.
Our
Wax of the
Full
Week's
Noise,
my thing.
it's coming up. Wax of the Week's coming up next, all right?
Prick.
No, that was our feature for this week, the bags. So we had a bit of a chat about the bags if you happen to miss that, a bit of their history. And so what we heard off there was their one and only release, which was Survive, the single, and the B-side to that, Babylonian Gorgon. Then we heard We Don't Need the English, We Will Bury You. That's probably, I don't know, is that my favourite song of theirs? It's pretty close. We Will Bury You. We heard Chainsaw, which was live, and we heard Gluttony, which was also live, and very, very much before its time. I don't know if you noticed, but it sounded pretty fucking post-hardcore-y for something that was put out in like 77. Interesting fact there. Very post-hardcore for something of its time. So that was Gluttony. I think Gluttony's my favourite track of the bags. That one or We Will Bury You, one of the two. But anyway, that's enough out of me. It's time for Wax of the Week now, folks.
So my Wax of the Week is the Tang Records released version of the Tied Down demos from June 1983. Now, when I got this, I just assumed it was a release of demos that had kind of come out because Tang Records did a lot of them, as you've probably picked up by me buying a shit ton of them and playing them. But no, this actually was its own thing. They went back and looked and thought, geez, those demos were good. Let's put them out now. Which, they did that back in 2021, which is a good 20 years after the fact they decided. So thank you very much, guys. And there is 10 songs on this, just like the original album. So I don't know if this is an album or an EP at this point. It's one of those weird in-between ones, but
I know the album is quite short.
Yeah, the album only is 10 songs, 16 minutes, and I can't imagine this is going to be much.
I've got the
much
vinyl
different.
of this one at home,
And just having a look, and I've got the track listing for Tied Down, the proper release of it, not the demos. The only difference is well, first of all, the order. Orders all over the shop, completely different. And nothing. Oh, no, hold on. No, I've lied. Evacuate and Dead Stop are the two songs that aren't on the original release, but are on the original release, but not on this demo recording. And they were replaced with, what was it? Jesus. Evacuate, hold on. Friend or Foe, and I should have written them down. Sorry, I was only doing this in the break. You just be patient. Friend or Foe and nothing. Shit. Oh, another one. This is another one. But those are the two that aren't on there. So it's, that's interesting to me. It was, record. This has got the original vocalist on there, back before they got rid of him and went a different direction. So it's very early on Negative Approach, and I actually can't wait. I just mentioned before at the start of the show, it was literally in the wrap a couple of days ago. Hadn't taken it out from when I bought it. Got all these Tang Records secondhand and one big hit from Clarity. These Tang Record re-releases, and this one came in that sort of lot and hadn't even been out of the wrapper yet. So I unsheathed it from its condom and stuck it on the vinyl player for you guys to hear tonight. I reckon I was been thinking it goes for like 15 minutes and we've got time. So you're hearing the whole bloody lot, I reckon. Might as well.
Why not?
It's the Wax of the Week. It's, if you don't like it, simply I don't give a shit. It's not my issue. I want to listen to it, so that's what we're doing today. You'll get a little station ID halfway through, but other than that, you're going to sit through the whole demos of Negative Approach. I'm going to drop the needle, I reckon. Baz, any questions?
You said 45, didn't you?
Yeah, it's 45. Yeah,
you should be ready to roll, mate.
Let's do it, mate. Here it is. You're listening on 107.75 the FM. Full Noise, the punk and hardcore show.
When I think about where the light grows, you ain't in the guts, but you never fucking To my back, you're ready to attack. I'm abused, wanting to the use. I'm out, right, and say, I never had a way. I am lost when I'm not around. There's a fight, when I turn my back, you're ready to attack. I'm abused, and wanting to the use. I don't grudge against the things I do. Well, you're dead, still, and there's a truth.
Your life take 3, they're real strong.
Took one round, it wasn't yours. Wanted truth, nothing more. Live your life for you. That was right, you know it now. Need no one to tell you how. Live your life for you. Took one round, it wasn't yours. Wanted truth, nothing more. That was right, you know it now. Need no one to tell you how. Don't live your life for you. You got nothing but to lose. Live your life for you. You got nothing but to. You don't live your life for you. You got nothing but to lose. Live your life for you. You got nothing but to. Lose. 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 You made a choice now. Don't turn your back. Wasting your time, but she just won't wait back. What will you say? That you having fun? When you and your same thoughts wait, you wanna run. Time, unbelief. Time, you never be released. Time, you want that way. Time, I'm studying your face. Get off the stairs, man, you got nowhere to go. I only see you, not the one I used to know. The time is this, that you made. Now it's gonna haunt you till you're fucking dying. Time, fight for your needs. Time, you'll never be released. Time, you want it that way. Time, not studying your You made a choice now, so turn back. Wasting your time, but you just won't be back. What will you do? That you having fun? When you and your same thoughts, why did you wanna run? Time, run for your leash. Time, never be released. Time, run that way. Time, not studying your time.
Are we live on air? you so annoying. Anyway, we love 5 FM.
Full Noise Punk and Hardcore show on 107.75 The FM. You heard the demos released in 2021 on Tang Records by Negative Approach, then recorded on the 6th of June 1983, all for their Tied Down album. In the order you heard things, you had Your Mistake, Friend or Foe, Live Your Life, Tied Down, Flipped It, had Hypocrite, probably my favourite of the pick, if you really want me to choose. I'll Survive, Nothing, and Said and Done. Before we played that one, I was a big dickhead and couldn't count. I said there's 2 songs missing on the album, and they replaced them on from these ones. Nothing got replaced. All of them are on the album. There's just they add 2 extra songs for the album. Because 8, if I can get this, glad you're sitting down, 8's more than 10 by 2. Oh, no. I can.
No. I think 10's more than 8.
Oh, did I say it the other way around? Oh, you fucking idiot.
But no, we were saying, while we're listening to that, I've never heard the demo. I've never heard this before.
Yeah.
I was saying a phrase, I can hear why they released this because, in my opinion, these demos actually sound better than the final product. Great album, don't get me wrong. Tied Down's a great album, but just not a great recording or not a great mix, in my opinion. It's a pretty rough mix. It doesn't sound great. And the demos there actually sound better, I reckon, anyway.
That is a fair take. I haven't heard the vinyl of the actual album, so
that's my 2 cents. Like I said, great album,
have to
but
put it to the test.
Yeah, just not the greatest recording or the greatest sounding mix or whatever you want to say. But yeah,
So
this demo sounded better in my opinion.
So Baz is pretty much saying, to summarise nicely, Negative Approach is shit and he hates them, and anyone who likes them is no good. So yeah. That is all from Wax of the Week and the feature. All done up. Nice little bundle. Lots of vinyls. Lots of spinning
Smack
of
bang
records.
in the middle of the show like that too.
Don't
I
get
don't
much
mind
better.
that format.
It
It's not
does.
a bad format.
It works well.
Went all right.
But I've got some terrible news, Baz. We've played absolutely fuck all Aussie music.
Yeah, I know, it's disappointing,
We-
but it happens, doesn't it? We when we have features and Wax of the Weeks that aren't Australian, they put a fair old fucking dent in our Australian numbers. So
we are going to do a set now of just Aussie after Aussie. We're going to get it kicked off with a brand new Smug Anime Face.
yeah, get
Charm.
this in you. Get
This
this
is
in you.
unreal. Absolute killer. Coming out just in the dead of the year to go straight to
Just
mine.
when you thought there was nothing else to put in your top 10 list,
Yep.
Smug Anime Face go, have this.
Have this, dickhead. Get this
What
up
do you
here.
reckon? What do you think of this shit?
All right, let's listen to it. Smug Anime Face, Charm, off their new EP.
It's not the first time. About a year ago, I killed an old man with my car. I knocked him down. I was charged with manslaughter. They acquitted me. And now I can't drive anymore.
Yes, these old pedestrians are a real problem, aren't they?
school, then made himself a fucking fool. Twisted years of certain death, that's a voyage for a truck. Got a jailer letter, says I'm Julian on your body, laughing to go the body, yeah. Really go and do it again, it's not just from you, not that I'll be big, but society's tease will put out soon. Won't you be safe in your own room? Will you be scared to go out at night, wondering if he's going to strike?
Full Noise punk and hardcore show here on 107.75 the FM. That was Punter with Album of the Year. Their song off of Album of the Year called Chin Striker.
Best song. Oh, jeez.
Album of the Year in our opinion, and that's probably one of the better songs on the album too. That one, yeah.
And also, it's not our opinion; it's fucking facts. It's
It
the
is.
best
It's a
album.
fact. I remember the good old days when we used to cut out the C-bombs of that song too.
Oh,
those days are gone.
Well.
Fuck you all. You're just going to have to cop it. We had Family Values with Bring Me Hot Chips, and now we're both hungry. Pesci, Tony Soprano, is fucking dead. We had Walsh Street Cop Killers with Hoddle Street Massacre. We had Fucksake with Colonial Virus, and we kicked that one off with a brilliant new song from Smug Anime Face.
Oh, how good is that?
All the way from sunny Tasmania with their song Charm off their brand new EP called, how do we say it? Urusai. U-R-U-S-A-I.
Urusai.
Now.
Yeah.
Get it in your ear holes.
And I've got a little bit of news for us, Baz.
More news.
More
I thought
news.
we're all out of news.
We are all out of news. We're all out of punk relevant news, but funny news that Fraser finds interesting what's happening in the world news. We've got one up our sleeve. So I'm not sure if you know the company Pantone.
Nope.
No, neither do I.
Doesn't
no
ring
fucking
a
idea.
bell.
No clue. But every year they release a colour of the year.
Colour of the year.
Yeah,
Right.
because
There you go.
you know, once the year ends and the Earth's gone around the sun one time, humans act like monkeys and throw their shit in the ceiling fan and go fucking bananas for some reason, even though it doesn't actually matter or change anything.
Yeah.
And everyone has to release their thing of the year. Even us two dickheads do it.
We do. Yeah,
So,
come to think of it. Yeah.
But yeah, they do a colour of the year. Do you want to know what this year's colour is?
Oh, I think we're about to find out.
Yeah, it is. It's white.
What? Is that even a fucking colour?
Exactly. But you know what the best part about it, being all, is every single time I've told this to someone who's a white fella, they just go, oh, don't give us credit for that. See how embedded white guilt is in us now? Is that even a meaningless award of colour of the year, not even being, I think it's actually called like Cloud Dancer or some wanky artsy colour thing. Even the fact that it is the colour white, though.
Look, you can call it cloud dance. You call it what you want. White's still not a fucking colour, okay?
Exactly. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Well, it's just this little game I've been playing with people to say, tell them the colour of the year and watch their face. As they go a little, I was like, a bit of white guilt in that for a colour of the year. Anyway,
There you go.
that's what's happening in the world of colours. I've got nothing.
No,
Well,
I'm
about after
blank,
that.
mate. I told you all my news, mate.
What about we just listen
Nothing
to?
else has come to mind since then.
What about we just do what we're meant to do and listen to some music?
That sounds good.
Sounds good. Here's Cold Meat Machine.
Celebrate
Hey everyone, this is Marzi and I love listening to 5The FM, so put your ears on and join us.
Full noise. Punk and hardcore show on 107.75 the FM. We had Fallout, old Aussie band from Adelaide, aren't they? Fallout? That's from the Adelaide comp.
I think so, yep.
Nation of Sheep. Then we had the Vandals, The Legend of Pat Brown, that completely off tap 1970s one we were talking about earlier, Teen Jesus, and The Jerks, Less of Me. That was a live version with that. That was a snare, believe it or not. That noise
just completely unhinged.
And
awesome.
Sugar, My Power, Boot Camp Siege, and kicked it off there with Cold Meat Machine. I reckon, Baz, we'll keep the good times rolling. It's nearly 9 o'clock. Let's punch out a heap more tunes before we got to go.
I think so, mate.
Sounds like a good plan. We're going to kick it off here with, this is test my memory, one that we found when we're doing our world tour, Lip Slide. I believe they're from Vietnam or...
I don't remember this one. Sorry, I can't help you there.
They're from a country, and that country is slightly above Australia. Might even be an island. I don't know. They're from there though. I think it's Vietnam. Doesn't matter. Grind that rail. Here it is.
Right.
You look just like a snake in the grass. One day I'm gonna kick your ass, turn me down. No, 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 no. Woo! I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor, don't bring me down. You got me shaking, got me running away. You got me crawling up to you every day, don't bring me down. No, 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 no. Woo! I'll tell you once more, I gotta get off the floor and bring me down. Rip me down, 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 down,
You're listening to Full Noise Punk and Hardcore Show, and that there was some Snooper from right back in the old, the beginnings of Snooper, back when they actually sounded like a 33 record being played at 45 speed. Obviously, they've grown a lot since then. They're even better now, even gooder.
Even gooder.
Even gooder. Before that one, we heard Whores. With Back When I Was a Savage, we kicked off that little set with a bit of Lip Slide, Grind That Rail, and that's about it for tonight.
I was meant to find out where they were from. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that Bring Me Down. Oh, hang on, sorry, the Lip Slide. You're talking about Lip Slide. And also that Bring Me Down one, I'm sure as fuck that's a cover, but we can't for the life of us find the original artist for that one. I've got a feeling maybe the song's not called Bring Me Down. Snooper just called it that and covered it and changed it a little bit. I don't know. But I thought it was a Beatles song, but I could be wrong.
I tried doing some
I can't for the
Googling,
life of me find
that.
it, but it's definitely a cover. Anyway,
we'll try finding it. If you out there know, hit us up.
Yeah,
hit us on the socials.
Let us know if you remember, because it's definitely a cover. It's very recognisable. But
and Lip Slide were from Dubai.
Dubai. There you go.
There we go. We've all learnt something today.
We have, and probably forgotten a lot of shit too.
I don't even know where I am.
Where are we?
Who can say? But we are done. Well, that's what I do know. We're out. We're out of here. We're gonna go. We got some work to do. We got the massive shows coming up. We got to put our nose to the grindstone, smash this out. And
big number 69 next week, folks. 69, I like. Borat, get out of here.
Fucking Borat. I hate with that bastard cult. He just pokes his head in. Oh.
Anyway, so yeah, strap yourself in for that one next week, folks. Probably not suitable for children like most weeks.
Okay, what is?
I think next week's probably even less suitable for children if you catch my drift.
All right, we're gonna leave you to it. Slaughtered Lamb by Murph is gonna see us out. Thank you very much for listening in, and we'll catch you next week.
Cheers, folks. Catch you later.
tonight. Jack and I walked through the moors. We were cold and tired.